A look there inside a MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New England Patriots and the New York Giants. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen, glad you're with us. Out is the rookie from Greg's alma mater. That's Andres Borregales to get us started. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. In motion, it's Robinson. Wilson gonna throw right away. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Carlton Davis there defensively to break that one up.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Now a screen set up for Tracy. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. That's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. And he's very close to a first down, out of bounds right at the marker. Spot is just a little short, so it is fourth down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
And he's going to have the Giants first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Mike, I think the way we've seen the NFL going these past couple years is I think all these quarterbacks, they love when the call comes in for the sideline for quarterback sneak. Hey, coach, put the game on my shoulders. With this offensive line, I'm going to pick up this first down, and that's exactly what he did.
He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is brought in. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-men. That goes for 58.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw.
A second effort, and he is in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Patriots nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Our first carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Give up the middle to Stevenson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. The reception belongs to Matt Collins.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
3rd and short. And here is May. Open man there. It is Bourne. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's a big hit for the Patriots. 33 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
To throw on first down is May. Throw on the run is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the Giants' 6-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. Douglas in motion. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. Forced out wide. And he'll get into the end zone. Drake May. Touchdown, New England.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Eric Gray to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. It's Wilson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Mike, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
The PAT, up and good. And the Pats will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, it's Smith-Marset. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Giants offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Been a mixed bag so far, very sharp looking on that opening drive for a touchdown. That pretty well was given right back with the pick six just a moment ago. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They go play action now. Wilson. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
There he goes, inside the 30, and he's going to be taken down. 17 yards on that play. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
About 19 yards on that one. And they're in business. It's 1st and goal.
8-yard line.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. Wilson now going to keep it on his own read, and he will take it in himself. Russell Wilson, touchdown, New York. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
That ties the game at 14.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. He'll push forward for about a yard. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but, Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that end up going the other direction.
He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
The best time to call a screen is when the defense is anticipating pass. Allow that defensive front to rush the passer. Just get through the offensive line enough before you drop it to your back. Get out behind those big offensive linemen and pick up the first down.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
On the give, this is Stevenson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Out of the gun, here's May. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
First and goal.
It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
2nd and goal, now it's from the 6-yard line. To throw now, May. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. The extra point now for Borregales. His kick is good, and the Patriots have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, it's Smith-Marset. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
At the 28-yard line, a 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target, No catch, and now fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Patriots offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Javon Holland up to make the tackle.
Javon Holland on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. Here's May. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. The throw is May. This one complete to Bourne. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. Left side, he's got Henry. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 22.
1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. The Patriots out on top. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Time for the 2nd quarter. Patriots with the football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 6. May to throw again. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, New England.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
May to the air once more. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Austin Hooper was the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. On play action, here's May. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, He holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
On for the Patriots field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Patriots going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. Gray going to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Giants offense make their way out to take over once more. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
That's good for a Giants.
A gain of 24 through the air. 1st down, Giants. In motion, it's Robinson. Now Wilson on 1st down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick 6 in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. And he'll get back to midfield. So no gain on that one.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. That's Christian Barmore working his way in for the sack.
And there was nothing exotic about that. I mean, they were just able to generate pressure without having to bring an extra rusher. And this offense now finds themselves staring at 4th down as a result.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Patriots offense ready to take over possession of the football. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with 1st down. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On 1st down, they'll start out with Stevenson. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throwing on 2nd down, May.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
3rd and 2. Here we go. On 3rd and 2, it's May. He'll try and get there on the ground.
quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass, nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
On the handoff, it's Stevenson. Down the sideline, past the 45. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Patriots first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Now a toss, running left, it's Stevenson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Now Gibson. Whoa! And the Patriots are going to be set up with a first and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Stevenson will try to push forward, but only a yard. Down to the 2.
The tackle made by Bobby Okereke. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Man in motion, it's Diggs. Gibson is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The extra point, up and good. And the Pats add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Gray going to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Giants offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. The shotgun, Wilson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Milton Williams in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield, By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
It's actually a really nice job there on second down, putting this into a third and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that first down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
Rolling to the left. He'll try to run for it, and he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
He'll run again.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 3. Now it's Tracy looking to run, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Open man, right side, he's got it. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd down at the Patriots' 31-yard line.
On 2nd down, Russ. He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Cam Scattaboo. Touchdown, Giants. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll start out first down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. And in motion, it's Diggs. On 2nd down, it's May. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. New England going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to pick this up with a pop pass. This will not do the trick. They stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. On 4th down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England. And here, Smith-Marset is deep for New York. And a fair catch is taken and is just inside the 20-yard line. The Giants offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Off balance throw, it's complete.
Complete to Darius Slayton. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back with the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the carry, it's Stevenson. And he's going to have a Patriots first down. He's got this up to the 35.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Stevenson on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
May to throw on 2nd down. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, New England.
First down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
He'll step up and run. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
To throw on first down is May. There he goes again.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
From the 33, here's second down and 7. May quickly up to Diggs. And he's going to have just a couple here, but there is a marker on the field as well. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Out of the gun, here's May. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So you find yourself playing with a 2-score lead. Of course, it goes without saying, Mike, you don't want to take any unnecessary risks. The primary reads weren't there. Works through his progression, move on to the next play, and just throw that ball away.
It is 3rd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. The Giants offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
2nd and 2. You're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take you back for a loss at 2, and now you find yourself on 3rd down.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
That is caught out wide on the RPO, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Giants.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but but so far off to a good start. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. On the ground, here's Tracy. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Left side, that's Johnson. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Christian Ellis, they're on the stop.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Flags coming. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback.
And he's into the end zone. Wan'Dale Robinson. Touchdown, New York.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Makes the score Patriots 31, Giants 28.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Douglas in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw now, May. That one complete to Hollins. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is May. Oh, they're on him in a flash. able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Here's Smith-Marset, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. A carry here for Tracy. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Throwing is Wilson. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Every possession is so critical in these close games. The one thing you can't have here is a turnover. Really nice job making sure that ball is uncatchable, and just line up and snap it again.
3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Here's Gibson. Away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
3rd down and 3. To throw is May. He'll spot Henry. Open downfield. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on 3rd down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get 22 yards there. 1st down, New England.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and inches.
Second and inches. They'll go again here with Stevenson. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. The motion man here is Bourne. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. From the 1, second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, New England. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, it's Smith-Marset. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. On the move left. He'll tuck it and take off. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. It's a gain of 21.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. And Tyrone Tracy was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Milton Williams getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's third down.
Sacks are drive killers. And again, sacks in my mind are more of a quarterback stat than they are an offensive line stat. You have to have a clock in your head to understand where the weakness of the protection is, where I got to go with the ball if I'm hot, and at the end of the day, just get the ball out of your hand.
It is a gain of 16. They get the third down conversion by about a yard.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another first down. First and 10. racy again. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Wilson now going to keep it on his own read. The defense not fighting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him, and in this case, they're able to hold him to no gain.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And he will score! Game on! Devin Singletary. Touchdown, New York. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Makes the score Patriots 38, Giants 35.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do. He'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. That is quickly out to Diggs. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
3rd and short. And here is May. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
On the option, they give it to Stevenson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 5. Now May. And look at his big target, Henry, over the middle. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So You know, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Throwing on second down. May. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Flushed to his left. And May will not risk it. Into the slide. And he's got the first down.
This is the point in the game, Mike. We're on third down. You have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the first down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
May now on 1st and 10. He finds Hollins on the ground.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Now Stevenson. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Off the bootleg. Here's May. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
On 2nd down, it's May. And he'll just chuck this one to the sideline. Receiver in the area, so no grounding, but it's 3rd down.
Yeah, and I think that's a really smart decision. You certainly don't want to take a sack in any goal-to-go situation, or even worse, throw a pick. So understanding he still has 2 more shots at the end zone, I really like that decision.
He'll try and throw. Here's May. And he just gets rid of this one. To the sideline. It is incomplete. He did not want to throw the interception there. And now it is 4th down.
So anytime you find yourself in 3rd and long, it's hard to really be unpredictable as a play caller because the defense knows it's most likely going to be a pass. They understand where the down and distance markers are, and there's really nowhere for him to go with the ball, and he has to throw it away. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. Ray going to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Giants offense ready to get back at it. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the give, it's Tracy. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
From the shotgun, Wilson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
13.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Third and long. It's Wilson. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Giants first down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He'll step up and run this. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
On first down, Wilson. The throw on the run is complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Off he goes. And he's going to be taken down. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary. But then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up first and goal.
They'll run here, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Second down, goal to go. They'll drop the throw. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie.
The kick is good. Makes the score Giants 42, Patriots 41.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So now Drake May and the Patriots down on the scoreboard. 40 seconds to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves as they come up with first down. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. There's a check down, Gibson out of the backfield. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Clock will stop at 35 seconds to go.
Second down at the 30-yard line.
Here's 2nd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Open man there, it is Bourne. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. Throw again is May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Quick throw, taken in. The pass going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. The crowd at MetLife on their feet for 3rd down. May to throw again. Back to the outside. He's got Diggs. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. So it's a win for the Men in Blue. The Giants get it done. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball and will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.